Hey guys, James here with Modal Electronics, and welcome to Quick Dive. In this episode, I'm going to be jumping into the Argon 8's wavetables, and we're going to explore all of them. And we're going to be doing it in such a way that's much more fun than just clicking one by one and then twisting the knob. We're going to actually set up a template to do this. It's going to be a lot of fun. And at the end of it, hopefully you can apply it to your own music, your own applications, and have a lot more fun with your Argon 8. So yeah, let's dive in and get started. Okay, here we are in the Modal app. Let me quick explain the template here, and then we'll get started. The template here has LFO 1 and the mod envelope, altering the wavetable, wavetable 1 to be exact. I have the wavetable 1 in the center position, and that's because LFO 1 is a bipolar LFO, and also because I'm using X plus and X minus to complete the journey to each side of the wavetable. So having it in the middle actually makes a little bit more sense. And that way we can do a manual sweep with the joystick. We can push the joystick forward and increase LFO 1's depth from pretty much 0 to max, as is with this fixed routing right here. And then we can pull back, which is at Y minus, and that'll increase the mod envelope depth, which otherwise sits here at or near 0 as well. So this way, when we move the joystick up or down, it will hear modulation occurring, and also, if I move in any of the axis directions on the X side of things, we'll also hear it occurring differently because the wavetable resting position is in a different spot, since X variable moves the position of the wavetable itself. And then to make things easier on the ears and more pleasant, I've routed expression pedal to spread, as well as the amp envelope release. And this is one of my favorite envelope shapes right here, with this little very subtle attack and then a fairly quick decay, and then the snap style envelope. Really like what it does with wavetables on that one. It adds this, it's like every wavetable develops its own unique transient, because it's kind of jumping really quick up to max on the wavetable and then back down. And then if you let go of it quick, you can actually hear the wavetable returning back to its position as the release, with a relatively short release timing. All right, we've heard the VA wavetable, which isn't really exactly a wavetable. It's just analog waveforms being interpolated into a wavetable. So let's hear the first official wavetable. Okay, we're on to the final 4. Let's switch over the mix to oscillator 2, and let's change wave 1 to wave 2 on these. Oops, we got to change this to wave 2, don't we? There we go. This one's not very melodic, but it's a lot of fun to use as effects, and you can also use it as a modulator, depending on the algorithm right here, which is another neat one. We should probably reverse the direction of the LFO for that one. See that? When it goes positive, the whole thing will shift. Sine noise. Square noise. Well, that wraps up this episode of Quick Dive. And as you can tell, the Argon 8 is just super diverse, and it can do all sorts of different styles. And it has so many faces. And really, it boils down to the wavetables. And the entire point of this Quick Dive was to give you that tool, that preset, to explore on your own, to start to get to know and memorize which wavetables that you like, and then apply that to your style, your own sound, and create your own presets. Use that as a bounce off point if you like. I mean, it's already got some good modulations set up. You could swap the joystick for aftertouch. Aftertouch is always fun to play because you don't have to take your hands off the keys, and you can do two-handed chords and whatnot. But yeah, it's just a really fun way of exploring the wavetables versus just the static kind of change the wavetable then twist. This gives it more life and gives you an incentive to kind of explore more possibilities right from the get-go with just a simple movement of a joystick. So yeah, look for another Quick Dive in the coming weeks, and of course like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out modalelectronics.com because we have a monthly newsletter, and this year I gotta tell you, it's going to be epic, so you're going to want to keep in touch with us and hear what's going on. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, guys.